A short tutorial on how to use masks in Adobe Premiere. Would you like to watch my example? It's like Peter, this is amazing.
Hiya, you alright? This is my tutorial on how to do masking. Right, and when you do masking, right, you can sort of like mask stuff up so that things like this can happen. Yes. So, there isn't actually 2 Dave Eastons in the world. One of them is more than bad enough. Okay, so we've got the camera on a tripod, and by filming from the same setting, without moving the camera all the settings, we can put 2 evil David Eastons in the room together, can't we? Okay. The cool thing about this, or the easiest way to do it, is if you have a clear line where we don't cross over the same part. It makes it a lot easier. You can just mask it out, and it's quite easy to sort of do in that scenario. If the camera's moving, this is borderline impossible. Give it a try. It's pretty cool.
And talking of cool, my dancing is another thing that is also exceptionally cool. And off he goes. Right, so you get the idea. Let's demonstrate how to do it. So I've put these 2 video clips into my timeline just down here. Let me zoom in for you. Okay, and you can see there's sort of this clip where the talking is where I'm stood on the right, and this clip down here is where I start talking on the left. So you can see there's a direct point of where I stop there, start here. However, when we put the 2 videos on top of each other, you can only see me on the left. Okay, and what we really want to see is 2 Dave Eastons. So to add them in, we need your effects controls on the top left hand side, okay? And it's if you open up the opacity bit, it's these options just here. Hello. We'll start with the middle one because it's the easiest. So I click on that, it will drop a mask on straight away, okay? I'll just bring this up full screen. So there it is. I can move that around. Oh, I've disappeared. Where have you gone, David? And then that's like Wallace and Gromit face. But if I move over here, I can suddenly see the other Dave Easton. There he is. Let's crop the bald head out. So, and then you can move these points that are on this rectangle, as it were. Okay, now it's actually better to move these out of the frame slightly. You get people that try and put them right on the edge, and then you get a little bit of mistake creeping in. You can go straight over the edge just to make sure you've definitely masked out the whole of this side. Okay, and then that essentially is it for that one. That will now play out. Let me just mute myself so I'm not interrupting myself. So I'll now walk in, hello, and then I'll walk in again, and that's it done. If I just go back over to my effects controls, I can click on this, and I can also feather it. Okay, if you want a softer edge to it, if I just demonstrate, if I turn the feather up, there we go, and you can see you get like a dotted line. Okay, of where it's going to feather. I'll demonstrate that again in a second. To delete your mask, I'm going to click on it, delete, that will have gone now. If I just add an elliptical mask, it's exactly the same, it's just a circle. And then I can move that around, but then I can obviously still resize it as exciting as I want. But also, you get these points here, so I can feather it like that, so you can see that I fade out like a ghost. And the last one, which is the trickiest, but technically probably, you know, the best in terms of what you're doing, is the pen tool. It's a bit of a pest, the pen tool. So click on the pen, and this allows you to draw your mask that you want to use. Okay, so I can click. No, I can't because my tool's being funny. There we go. If I start clicking now. I made a right pig zero there, haven't I? Right, so there we go. I was on the wrong bit. Right, so I can click and move around. You should really click and you can like draw a line. It allows you to sort of do curves like this along the edge of something. And you go back to the beginning. The cool thing about this is that you can edit these points individually. So if you've got a mask that needs to change, or maybe you need to keyframe it, this is where this is good. Okay, but it is that little bit more tricky. And again, you can still mask it, feather it. So that it works perfectly fine. And that, in a nutshell, in a very quick nutshell, is my amazing, let me just get rid of my masks, tutorial on masks. And I hope you have enjoyed. Give it a try. Yay!